Even though the process was in use for 60 years, it was not without its difficulties. First of all, it required a series of extra steps in the laboratory, requiring extra labor and quality control. Extensive use was made of caustic and hazardous chemicals, and the process consumed a huge amount of water. By the early 1990s, the world had become much more environmentally conscious, and it became apparent that the technique was unfriendly, not just because of the water and chemical usage, but also because of the silver potentially building up in the environment. Eastman Kodak approached Dolby in the early 1990s and asked whether the audio company had any potential solution. The Dolby approach was technically very simple. Find a light source that had less IR and which could drive a dye soundtrack with an adequate signal level and signal-to-noise ratio. Fortuitously, this was a time when a lot of work had been put into developing bright red LEDs, primarily because of an interest in longer-lasting car rear and brake lights. Dolby realized that a red LED in conjunction with a single-color cyan dye soundtrack could prove an effective alternative to the old system. A patent was filed by Dolby Laboratories in October '94, which issued in 1996. The patent was later donated to the industry. Dolby began an exhaustive series of tests with different print stocks and at different laboratories in order to confirm the basic principle and to determine optimum densities for negative and positive. Many thousands of feet of film were printed and evaluated. Major participants in the program included Dolby, Kodak, Technicolor, and Deluxe. And here's where the industry faced a classic chicken and egg situation. The films had to change to dye, and the theaters had to equip with red lights. But distribution and exhibition did come together, and by 2006 all major film companies were releasing all films with cyan dye tracks, and virtually all theaters were equipped with a suitable red light. The new technology has also now been adopted in most international territories. In 2007, the program was acknowledged with a Special Academy Award of Commendation, naming 12 individuals from the participating companies.